All right, Fusion Impact students, welcome to another great class. We are going to work a little bit on sparring, a little bit on forms, a little bit on everything today. So let's go ahead and get started. And face front, strong bow. All right, I know it seems silly sometimes. I don't know if you're in a hotel room or in your living room or wherever, but saying these words out loud is a very powerful affirmation of who we're trying to become, right? All right, so let's say them together. Academy attendants begin. I will demonstrate leadership, strength, commitment, knowledge, respect, sir. Strong bow. All right, very good. From there, we're going to go ready, say, let's just get 10 jumping jacks nice and smooth. Ready, go for it. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Feet as wide as shoulders. Neck rotations, again, nice, smooth rotations with your head, getting your neck muscles warmed up. Other way. Round and round. Where we stop, nobody knows. All right, we're stopping there. From there, arm circles forward. Good, big circles. Keeping your elbows straight on these is very important. If I bend my elbows, I'm not really getting a shoulder stretch, and that's what we're doing here. Good, and backwards. Excellent. All right, back and forth across the body here. Good. And then up and down. Nice. All right, taking your feet twice as wide as your shoulders. We're going to go over the top, side to side, stretching your low back and obliques. Very nice. Twist, twist, twist. Good. Twist side to side. Bring my fingertips to one wall, then the other. Getting good stretch. Good warm up. Ready to go. Legs straight. Stretch down low, side to side. Whoo, feeling those workouts from the other day. Legs are tight. Good. From their hands on the floor, hips side to side. Going one way, then the other. Good. Straightening that one leg, getting that little bit of stretch there in your hamstring before you go to the other side. Whew. All right, very good. So from here, our warm-up skill today, we're working a block and counterattack drill, okay? Block and counterattack. So block and counterattack means that I do a block, you know what that is, but I immediately attack, okay? So we're gonna kind of mix that with a little bit of footwork and have some fun, okay? So we're gonna pretend someone's coming at us with punches, bunches of punches is what I call it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna step together, step back, together, and forward, okay? Very simple. Let's start there. Then we're going to add the block. Then we'll add the counterattack. So ready, hands up. Step together back, together forward, together back, together forward. All right, so my feet touch both times. Nice and light on my feet. Most of my weight still in that back leg, even when I go forward and backward. Good. Let's switch sides. Other side, and go for it. Shuffle forward, shuffle back. Good. Together back. So again, making sure my feet touch as we go. Good. That's it. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's add the blocks. So here's what's happening. When I go backwards, it's because bunches of punches are coming at me. Okay. So I'm setting backwards, bunches of punches. So I'm going to block. Okay. So I'm here. 1, 2. Okay. So my 2 steps, I'm going to block 1, 2. Now, going forward, okay, we're going to imagine that our partner is further away from us. And so as we come forward, they sidekick at us. Very easy thing. I like to do this all the time. I'll stay back. I'll make my partner come to me, and then I'll sidekick. So as I come forward, I'm going to step together, low block as I come forward. So 2 outside blocks, 1 low block. All right. Let's do it. Left side. Ready? Go for it. 1, 2 outside blocks together, 1 low block. 2 outside blocks together now, 1 low block. Good. At your own pace. Good. 1, 2. Going backwards, forwards. Good. A few more seconds. Oh, I forgot my blocks. Forgot my own drill. Good. And then switch. All right, other side. Stay with me. So we're going to go backwards. 1, pull it back. 2, coming forward. 1, bring it down. 2, bring it back up. 1, 2, bring it forward. That low block is at the end. Good, and go for it. 1, 2, together now, low block. Outside, outside, together now, low block. Good. Nice and fancy foot. Whoops, I'm doing the wrong block. Nice fancy footwork here. Together now, together now, together now, together now. And time. Let's add something, okay? So again, I say this a lot. If they're close enough to hit me with their punches, I'm close enough to hit them. But a punch, being a straight line motion, isn't going to stop them as easily as a back fist would, okay? And I'd probably move with this around. We're not going to worry about that right now. So as I go back, I'm going to block, block, back fist. I can take as many steps as I need. 1, 2, 3, okay? So coming together, boom, together, back. All right? Now, as I come forward, I'm going to come forward. As I do, again, they surprise me with a front kick, or side kick rather, so I low block and I'm going to front kick at them. Okay, the idea is as they side kick at me, I low block and I open them up and I throw my front kick to their belly. Okay, so let's go slow. I know this is a lot, especially if you're a white or yellow belt, but we can get this. So ready, we're going back. 1, 2, back fist. Forward, 1, 2, low block, front kick. Woohoo, let's do it. Ready? And block, block, back fist, shuffle step, low block, front kick. Block, block, back fist, shuffle step, low block, front kick. Good, you got it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's switch it up other side. I know, just when we got it down perfect. Here we go. Going backwards. 1, again, 2, back fist, together, out, low block, front kick. One more time together. Block, block, back fist, together, low block as you step out, front kick. Let's do it. Ready, go. Block, block, back fist, together, out, low block, front kick. Nice and smooth. You don't have to go fast here. Good. Just smooth what we're looking for. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Whew. All right. Great warm up. Hope your legs are going. I'm already getting the sweats happening here. Okay. So let's go ahead and transition to the floor for our stretching routine. Good job. All right, we're going to stretch it out, so go ahead and have a seat. Some of you are not going to like this whatsoever because I'm going to reverse all of our stretches. So we're actually going to start feet, bottom of our feet together, and then move your knees up and down like butterfly wings, or you can push them straight down to the floor. All right, so here we go. Pull them in and go for it. Working butterfly stretch first. Some of you are like, we can't do this. This is the last stretch. We'll get through this together, I promise. It'll feel a little bit different, but that's okay. All right, good. From there, we take our legs out into a V, and from here, we're going to get 10 side-to-side stretches. Ready? Go for it. 1, sir. 2, sir. Remember, try and go as low as you can. Don't overdo it, but also don't underdo it, okay? That's 6 or 5, sir. 6. That's 7. Almost there. 8. Try to go a little bit lower. 9. Last one. 10, sir. All right, legs out a bit wider. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna lean forward just a little bit. We're hinging at the hips, leaning. Okay, a lot of times when I see people stretching down the middle, they'll get their head down like this, but they're not really getting much of a stretch because they're hunched over, right? So we get the stretch by hinging at our hips. Okay, so I'm gonna lean forward, trying to get my stomach here, my chest here. I can't get all the way down today, but you get the point. So I'm gonna hinge forward. Now, if you can, grab a foot in each hand. If you can't, that's okay. All right, and then just kind of lower down slowly till you get to that point where it stops, and then hold it. And then a little lower, and then hold it. Whew, feel the burn. And then a little lower, and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good. From there, we're going to lay back, all right, and pull one in your chest, other leg straight, switching legs every 4 or 5 seconds. Pulling that leg in. This is like a chamber of a front kick, okay? So my toes are pulled back towards me, not flexed forward towards you. Good. Every 4 or 5 seconds, pull that knee in. One more here. Good. All right, from there, we're going to sit up. We're going to cross our left leg over, spinal twist to the left. Good. So whatever knee is up, basically that's the direction I'm going to twist and look over that shoulder. Very nice, very nice. And switch it up other way. Good. If you're wondering if I'm having trouble remembering the order of the stretches backwards, yes. Good. All right, good. From there, one leg straight, other leg around behind you. And we're going to lean forward again like we did before, hinging at the hip, and stretch forward over that leg and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, a little bit lower, 5, 4, 3, a little bit lower, 2, 1. Let's switch, other side. Here we go. Good, here we go. Lean forward, reach, again, hinging at the hip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, a little bit lower, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring them both up. Here we go. So legs straight, leaning forward. You can see here how my head is up like this. So when I do this stretch, what I want to try to do is get my ears between my biceps and stretch forward. Good. Leaning down. We get 5 more seconds of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. From there, we're going to do 5 straight leg back rollers, then 5 with your legs bent. Ready? And go for it. Back, hold. That's 1. Good. Nice low to the floor if you can. If you can't touch the floor, that's okay. That's 3. 2 more. If we're going in reverse, maybe I should be counting backwards. Here we go. And that's the last one of those. All right, 5 more legs bent. Good. Whew, that's 2. Good. 3. Nice roll. 4. 1 more of these guys. 5. All right, very good. From there, coming around. Whew, take a deep breath, and we're going to cat back. Head down, shoulders up nice and high. Nope, I missed one, didn't I? Here we go. Back bow. That's the one. I knew I'd forget one. Good upper back bow. Nice and high stretch here. It's actually more of a stabilization drill, but still great. Good. Now, cat back. Head down, shoulders up. Good. Whew. Backward stretching is hard. All right, good. From there, cobra stretch, hips down, shoulders up. Good. Stretching our core here. You can kind of turn your shoulder from side to side to get into those abdominal muscles a little bit deeper. Very nice. All right, we're gonna sit back, seated toe stretch. So I'm sitting on the ball of my feet. My toes are pulled back under me. All right, and I'm stretching my toes, okay, by kind of pushing my knees forward. That pulls my toes back a little bit tighter and just kind of stretches those, preparing them for front kicks and round kicks. All right, last one, first one, seated ankle stretch. Now my feet, I'm on the top of my feet, stretching my ankles, shin, a little bit of quadricep stretch, and then we will get on with the next part of class. All right, good. Let's go ahead and hop up and get going. All right, gang, go ahead and grab your commas. We're going to go through our form here, and we're going to go through the entire thing. So if you aren't required to learn the whole thing, you do not have to go through it. All right, but you can if you just kind of want to, but only do so if you already know the sections that you have to know. So we have 3 sections in the commitment form, okay? And each section is similar in the fact that they're symmetrical, okay, for the most part, except for section 2. But for the most part, we have a lot of symmetry in the form. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to face away from you. So pretend you're standing behind me, okay? So you're facing your screen, and I'm pretending your screen. We're going to bow. Left leg steps out. Hands cross a little bit above our heads. From here, my left leg steps out like I'm getting on a big horse. Elbows drive down. Ayah. From there, my right hand attacks, left hand attacks. From that position, my left arm hugs on top. I turn my toes. I don't step anywhere. I just make my left leg my front leg, and I low block. From that position, my hands come up. I'm going to skip, front kick, then I'm going to hug, and then I'm going to land and do my chop. So my chop comes across sideways, and then my punch comes out, okay? From that position there, I'm going to turn, my right hand goes on top. I go to the other corner and low block with my right side in front. All right, now my right leg is going to do my skip, front kick. I'm going to hug, land, chop, punch. All right, so we have elbows down, right, left attack. To the left, low block, skip front, chop punch. To the right, low block, skip front, chop punch. Now, if you're a warrior kid, white through green belt, that's it. That's all you have to know. So you keep practicing that, all right, while we go on to section number 2, okay? If you need to practice section 1 again, or you're not ready for section 2, or you don't have to learn it, you can rewind and go back to the beginning of this drill and watch it again and follow along, okay? So now, the rest of you guys, if you're not a warrior kid, white through green, you do have a section 2. And what we have from here is a little bit of symmetry. So I go from my last position, my right skip front kick, right chop, left punch. My left hand, I'm going to move this a little bit. My left hand is going to point to your screen, so point towards me. Then your left leg goes behind you. I'm going to high block, hug, low block. So this is my right side. So you should be facing the same way I am. So your belly should be facing that way. Right high block, hug, low block. From that position, I step backwards. I do the same combo. Step back, high, low, okay? Now, this is the part that's not as symmetrical, okay? I only do this once in this form. So my left foot now goes from a back stance to a front stance. So my front foot stays my front foot. It just moves up and over, back arm punch. All right? Now, from here, if you're a black belt, you can do a run, jump, side kick with your right leg. All right? If you're not a black belt, follow along with me. We're here. We're going to go back leg, front kick, land, skip front kick. Then if you're a brown belt and above, jump front kick, hug, low block, and a low sitting stance, okay? So that is section number 2. The big difference there is if you're a brown and red or black, you have a jump front kick. And if you're a black belt, you're allowed to do a 2-step right leg jump side kick before landing in your sitting stance, okay? So that is section 2. So let's talk about it. Again, if you're not doing section 2, you're practicing section 1. So keep practicing elbows, 1, 2, low block, skip kick, keep doing it. All right, those of you that have to know section 2, we have high, low on the right, high, low on the left, punch. Then front kick, skip front kick, jump front kick, low block. All right, let's go through section 3 for those of you that have to know section 3. So the people that have to know section 3 is all brown belts and above, okay? And then if you're fusion impact, you're blue or purple, you also have section 3, okay? So here we go. I just did my jump kicks. I have my low block towards the screen, right? Left leg is away from me right now. So we're going to hop side kick if we're blue or purple. We're going to hop hook kick if we're brown and red. We're going to hop hook kick, round kick if we're black belts. Okay, so again, I'm here looking towards the screen. Look away from your screen. Left leg is going to hop, either side kick, hook kick, or hook kick, round kick. I land facing away from the screen, chop, elbow strike. Good. I'll wait a minute. There you go. So again, I just did my hook or hook round or side kick. I landed with a chop and then an elbow strike. Now I look over my right shoulder, do the same thing. Again, side kick for blue and purple, hook kick for brown and red, hook round for black. So I hop, I do my kick, land again, chop, elbow, and then black belts. You have 3 more moves, and that is my front leg becomes my back leg by going the long way. So I go from here, my front leg goes all the way behind me, my right arm hugs, and I do like a reverse hook here or knife hand. Then from there, left punch, right punch out. Ayah! All right, gang, that is the whole form. It is kind of a beast, but so are you. So rewind if you need to practice it again. Don't just move forward if you don't know your form yet. We want you to know your form. The form stripe is unlocked, so you can get that at any time. You can either, if you're not doing in-person classes, you can send us a video of you doing the whole form. Otherwise, when you come into class next, let us know you want to test for your form stripe. Great job. Let's move on. All right, gang, we're going to do a quick fitness set, okay? I say quick, so don't worry. It's not going to be too bad, but we want to make sure we do all of this correct, okay? We have arms, abs, and legs all in one drill that we're going to work here, okay? So watch close. Here we go. So first, okay, there's actually a lower back and leg drill, okay? So I'm going to press up and down, okay? So I'm pushing my hips up and down, working my legs, working my quads, all right, also working my low back, okay? So I'm going to get that 3 times. Then I'm going to get 3 crunches. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to get 3 crab crawl reverse push-ups, okay? So small motions, okay? Really small motions, but it's going to get a big impact, okay? So again, I'm going to lift my hips up and down. This is also great exercise for if someone's pinning me down to the ground. That's also how I get them off me, by pushing my hips up. I can't just throw someone who's taller than me or bigger than me, right? I've got to use my hips, okay? So we're going up and down. 1, do it with me. 2, 3. Then we're going to come up. 1, 2, 3. We go to crab crawl position, hips up, bend your elbows. 1, 2, 3. These are actually kind of like dips hitting our triceps, okay? I'm going to set the timer, and you're going to rotate between 3 of each of those drills. Do it right, and you're going to feel better about your techniques. Here we go. Ready, set, and go for it. 1, 2, 3. Up. Just 1, 2, 3. Sitting up for my dips. 1, 2, 3. And again, here we go. Good. All right, push up. 1, 2. Heels close to your ear. 3. Then sitting up. Good. 1, 2. Let's try to stay with me. 3. Coming up. Dips. 1, 2, 3. All right, good. About halfway there. Good. We have 1, 2, 3. Lifting up. 1, 2, 3. Coming up. And 1, 2, 3. Good. If you're getting ahead of me, that's fine. Try not to go much slower here because we definitely want to start feeling that burn. Good. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Doing great. Keep it up. Press those hips up. 1. Try to get them a little bit higher. 2. A little bit higher. 3. Good. Then from here, crunching up. 1. A little higher. 2. A little higher. 3. Coming up. Dips. 1, 2, 3. Almost there, gang. Almost there. Here we go. 1. Hips up. Hips up a little higher. 2. Hips up a little higher. 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. Coming up. And 1, 2, 3. And time. Good job. Now, we have what we call the burnout mode. Now, I know for some of you, you're not feeling your legs as much, but it just takes less time than getting up and doing a squat, and still is working those quad muscles. So you may not feel all the way through, burnout on this one. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 30 seconds of each one. Okay, so do your very best. All right, so we're gonna go back. 30 seconds of hips up. Here we go. Ready? And go for it. 1. Good. Hips up and down. Again, great lower back stretch here. Up and down. Good. Doing your very best to get your hips above, or not above, but in line with our knees, and then go up a little bit higher. Good. Keep it up. And time. All right. Now we're going to go to 30 seconds of crunches. Ready, set, and go for it. Good. Again, nice and low. Crunches are low. You don't have to go super high on these. Good. Up and down. You have your hands here if you want. You have your hands in guard position if you want. Good. 10 seconds left. Doing great. Keep it up. A little bit higher. A little bit higher. A little bit higher. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Here we go. Ready? 30 seconds of these. Here we go. Ready and go for it. Dip down. Dip down. Bend your elbows. So don't just bring your hips down. Bend your elbows. Bend your elbows. Good. Small motion, but you'll feel that. If you don't feel it now, you'll feel it tomorrow. Keep going. Keep going. Good. We have right at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep it going forward. Don't quit. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, great job. Let's roll on. All right, so let's talk about board breaking. So when it comes to board breaking, there's several different techniques that people like to use. We're going to do some of the most basic ones right now, okay? And now what I want you to do is we're going to go through all the basics. What I want you to do then is I want you to go up to your screen, pause the video that we're watching. I want you to pick 2 of the techniques and do them 20 times each on your good side, okay? Now, if you're a black belt, I want you to do 3 of the techniques 20 times on your best side, okay? So I'm going to go through some of these, and I'm going to go through some of the basics, okay? We got back leg front kick. We have step behind side kick. We're going to work on a skip front kick, a spin side kick. Those 4, okay? We can also work on axe kick. Maybe you like the axe kick, so we can work on that also. Then we're going to work on the core 4, okay? It used to be 3, now it's 4. Board breaking techniques with your hands, and that's a forward elbow, a backward elbow, a hammer fist, and a palm strike. And we're going to talk about what makes each one a little bit helpful. So this might take a minute to get through this video, but again, this is to make you a better board breaker and better understand it, okay? So let's do front kick first. I'm only going to do a couple of each kick, so you may need to rewind to watch these, okay? So basics of my front kick, my back leg is going to be the one that kicks, okay? My back leg does the kick, so it goes from here. I lift my knee up. As I fall forward, I kick forward into the board. Notice I'm not kicking up, I'm kicking in. My knee comes up, driving my foot forward. If my knee doesn't come up all the way, then my kick is going to go up, not in. Okay, so basic back leg front kick. Here, lift forward, falling as I kick. The strongest height level to break is actually right above your belt, about stomach height on that front kick. All right, moving right on. Step behind side kick. My kicking leg is here. My stepping leg is here. My stepping leg goes behind my kicking leg. As it does that, my kicking leg, my knee goes up, over, kick. Again, I'm falling forward. So I'm not landing in a pretty stance because I'm using all my momentum, okay? So step behind, side kick, falling into it. The most important part of this kick is not the step. It's not even really the chamber. The chamber helps, but it's hitting the board with your heel. I don't know if you can see my foot or not, but my toes are way up off the floor. That's how I want to hit the board. I don't want to hit with my toes or the ball of my foot, or else that acts as a spring and doesn't help me break the board. I've got to hit with my heel. So step behind side kick is another great one. Skip front kick, that's in your form right now. Now it's my front leg kicking. So again, I've got to go where? Up or forward? I've got to go forward, okay? So my knee comes up, but then I'm kicking forward into that board break, okay? Skip front kick. So I'm here, I lift, skip forward for that board break, all right? So that's skip front kick. Spin side kick, all right? So spin side kick, really for like brown belts or red belts and above to try this one, okay? It's a very powerful kick if I do it right. Again, when I talked about this before, I go towards my back leg, lift my back leg, look at the board on my shoulder, and then press the heel into the board. So I'm here, turn, look. When I see the board, that's when I kick. Again, about my height, rib height level or stomach height level, okay? So kicking leg will be behind you, rotate towards, boom, that back leg, see the board, then kick. Rolling right on. Again, if you need to go back and see some of these, you can. All right, back leg axe kick. So again, boards about as high as your belt level. I bring my my leg straight past my other leg. So it goes this way. Then my shoulders turn back, and I pull with my quadricep, hamstring rather, to pull my leg down. So I go from here. I turn, lift up, boom, driving forward. If you can see my foot, look, my toes are again back. I want to hit the board with my toes back. I do not want to hit the board with the top of my foot. It'll make a slap sound, but it will not break the board, and it might hurt. So I want to come up high, then bring it down. If I was wearing a shoe, it would be the back of my shoe that would come down on those boards. So that's axe kick. Rolling right on. Then you're going to pause this and do 20 of 2 of these techniques, okay? Or if you're a black belt, 3 of these techniques after you pause it, okay? Hand techniques. So from here, if you want to pause now and do the kicks, you can do that, and then push play, come back and do the hand techniques. That's either way, however you want to do it, it's fine, okay? I'm not necessarily there to watch you anyways. I just want to make sure we're getting better at breaking boards. All right, forward elbow strike. I'm here. This is my back arm. My front side is here. I have this hand open when I do this, but it doesn't have to be. It can be closed. So from here, I've got my weight loaded on my back leg. You can see it. I'm almost leaning back. Then I lift my front leg up like I'm stepping over a hurdle. As I land, I sink my shoulders forward. You can see my back shoulder becomes my front shoulder, and my front shoulder became my back shoulder as I retracted this hand. So again, I'm here leaning back. Lift, lunge. This hand pulls back as that arm drives forward. Again, for this one, in a front stance as high as my shoulder, that's how high I want to break the board. It looks kind of low, right? But when I step into it, that's a perfect height to break, okay? Moving on, we're going to go to palm strike. Same idea. Now, elbow strike, I believe for most people, is the strongest one because everything is so tight. So palm strike is going to be for those of you that have a little more upper body, okay, or a lot more speed, okay? You either need a lot of speed, or you know, a little bit more upper body for palm strike, okay? So again, I load my weight on my back leg. See my elbows pointed behind me, fingertips are crunched, palm is out, okay? So from here, I lift again. Same idea. As I land, this hand goes back as arm drives forward. So I've got to really sink my weight into that one, okay? Hammer fist strike. One of the most common things when we see hammer fist done wrong is the board too high and then people coming forward and hitting their forearm, scratching your bleeding, whatever, and they don't like that, right? So what I want to do is I want to set it a bit lower, as high as my neck, maybe my chest, okay? What that does is it gives me more momentum to come from above the board to break the board, okay? So from here, same setup though, all right? I lift, I lunge, but as I lunge, this hand goes behind me. Look, down, up, over, then down, okay? A lot of people pick hammer fist because it has the coolest name. I mean, elbow strike, palm strike, hammer fist, right? So hammer fist, a lot of people pick because of the name, but honestly, again, unless you have a lot more upper body or you're going to plow through that thing like you're made of steel, you want to be very careful to choose this one, okay? And if you do practice this, I highly recommend use it on a lower color board. So if you usually break orange, practice it on a yellow before you hit the orange board, okay? So again, I'm here, lift, lunge. As I lunge, I reach, up and down, okay? The last one is kind of the odd fella, okay? It's a backward elbow. So I don't go forward, I'm coming backwards, okay? And this is a great one, again, because your shoulder muscles, these back shoulder muscles, especially if you do a lot of good push-ups, is really strong. So that pulling motion is actually a little bit stronger than the pushing motion, okay? So if I had to push someone away versus pulling them, these muscles that pull are just a bit stronger, okay? So again, I'm here in a back stance, okay? I'm going to take the hand that's going to do my reverse elbow. I'm going to bring it forward like a punch. You can even choose to hold on to that hand if you want. As I rock back, boom, I bring it really fast, hitting with the back of my tricep, not my actual elbow. Back of my tricep hits that board, okay? So as tight as you can get that, the better, because it tightens the muscles, hits stronger, breaks faster. So again, I'm here, lunge back, boom, big break. Lunge forward, come back, boom. That last bit of speed, that burst of speed, is what you need to follow through to break your board. So what I want you to do is pause this, do 20 of the kicks, or pick a kick, 20 of one of the hand techniques, and if you're a black belt, pick another technique and do 20 of those, then come on back. Can't wait to see you for the next part of class. All right, Fusion Impact students, let's go ahead and get a cool down stretch, and then we'll let you guys go. All right, from here, we'll start off with Cobra stretch, hips down, shoulders up. Kind of breathe into it. Good. Hold that stretch for a few more seconds. All right, good job. From there, we're going to come over. Both legs are straight in front of us and just reaching forward for that basic pike stretch. All right, feet together, getting that good low stretch. We worked out, so we should be able to get a little bit lower than we did when you started class today. Just do your best there to get low. Good, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good. From there, take one leg, bring it around behind you. Bring your chest forward, hold that stretch. Good. Nice low stretches are going to help you be less sore tomorrow. So reaching over, going to be very good, very helpful. Good. All right, let's go ahead and switch it up. Other side. All right, leaning into your stretch. Reach with both hands. Hold that low stretch. Got about 8 seconds left. Good. Hold it a little bit lower. Whew. Good. A little bit lower. All right. Nice work today, Fusion Impact students. Make sure you keep on working hard, getting into your in-person classes as well as these online classes. Keep it up. You guys are doing great.